come out to play. I don't know how much damage this is. I'm not doing the math. I just know it will be good. Alright. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'm just swinging. Yo, that's dope though. It's cool. Like, it's real cool. What's up, friend, and welcome back to a new video here. Now, are you ready to start your engines? Because we are having a look at Aetherdrift. This is the first Aetherdrift video that'll be on this channel, and I wanted to start off with a bang. So I have chosen this Temur, like, loot Cauldron deck, which is just a treat to play. There are so many lines in here. It is just incredible, and it really focuses on the new mechanic, which is Exhaust. And Exhaust is basically an activated ability that you can activate only once. Now, one of the best cards in this deck that it was the inspiration for this build was Loot the Pathfinder in combination with Agatha Soul Cauldron. So Loot is just a big guy, a 2/4, and it has 3 really valuable activated abilities on there. They all have Exhaust. So the green one, you can tap it and add 3 mana of any one color. The blue one, you can draw 3 cards. And the red one, Loot deals 3 damage to any target. Now, we don't just want to spend 5 mana to cast Loot. No, no, no. We want to shove that Loot into the graveyard and then shove that Loot into the Cauldron. And then the Cauldron is going to give Loot's activated abilities to all our creatures with 1/1 counters on there. Which is especially really cool because we don't even need to have blue in this list necessarily, because the Cauldron allows you to spend any color to activate an ability, basically. So really cool with that effect on there. You spend mana as over mana of any color to activate abilities of creatures you control. So there's just some blue in here in case you want to hardcast Loot, but you know, if you just want to have it be Gruul lands, it also works out for you. So how do we get the consistency of Loot being in the graveyard? We have Fear of Missing Out and Inti. Fear of Missing Out: when it enters, discard a card to draw a card. Inti: whenever you attack, discard a card, put a 1/1 counter on a target attacking creature, and it gains trample until the end of turn. So those 1/1 counters also work with the Soul Cauldron, because with a 1/1 counter, you give things the activated abilities under the Cauldron. There's also just a way for you to discard Loot out of your hand and shove it right in the Cauldron. But there's also another card in here that we're working with, which is the Afterburner Expert. And this is a fantastic creature, because for 3 mana, it's a 4/2, but we don't even want to pay the cost, because as you can read right there, whenever you activate an Exhaust ability, you return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So Afterburner Expert, just like Loot, is another discard target. We want this in the graveyard, and then whenever we, activate an Exhaust ability, we get them back out. Imagine a world where you have 2 Afterburner Experts in your graveyard, you activate Loot's card draw ability, and all of a sudden you draw 3 cards, and you bring back 2 4/2s from the graveyard. But it can get even better than that, because we're also playing Draconautics Engineer, 2 mana 2/2. It's got that Exhaust ability for 1 red. Other creature control can haste until the end of turn and put a 1/1 counter on this creature. The cool thing with this card in combination with the Afterburner Experts is that once you exhaust, first on the stack, these Afterburner Experts come back. And then the Experts on the battlefield will see that haste effect that you activated. So they'll actually be coming in play with haste, right? They'll be able to attack immediately. So thanks to the Draconautics Engineer, there's a really explosive turn that you can create there. There's also some Voldaren Thrill Seekers in this deck, where we can shove that under the Cauldron, give everything with a counter, the activated ability. And the activated abilities, of course, sacrifices creature. It deals damage equal to its power to any target. So there's like a situation where we can just, throw an Afterburner Expert into our opponent's face for 5 damage, activate Draconautics Engineer, or, with the Draconautics Engineer under the Cauldron, bring back Afterburner Expert, attack with it with haste, and it goes pretty crazy. Now, for some more consistency, we have a lot more self-mill, like Patchwork Bestie, Seed of Hope, but also playing the new Dredger's Insight. And this card is insane. It's 2 mana enchantment. Whenever 1 or more artifacts or other creatures leave your graveyard, you gain 1 life. When this enchantment enters, you mill 4 cards, and you may put an artifact, creature, or land card from among the milled cards into your hand. This card basically says, whenever you exile something with Cauldron, you gain 1 life. Whenever an Afterburner Expert gets brought back to the battlefield, you gain 1 life. Now imagine you do that with 2 Dredger's Insight on the battlefield and 2 Afterburner Experts in your graveyard. You can get to a position where you gain 6 life a turn. It's happened. This is such a sleeper card that is just going to completely stall your opponent, and then you just eventually win the game by making a bunch of dragons with haste, or throwing a bunch of things in your opponent's face. And it's just incredibly cool. I'm also playing some Haywire Mites because it's early access, and a lot of people are just playing a ton of artifacts or enchantment things. But this deck is so dope. I don't think I dropped the game while I was playing with it. I think this is going to be a real contender in the meta, and Loot Cauldron is going to be crazy. Graveyard Hate is obviously going to be a little bit of a challenge, but within the colors of green, you can do many things to get rid of Graveyard Hate pieces. Like, I'm already playing Haywire Mites in here, right? So even if my opponent wants to play, you know, main board of Vacuums or Rips, I can get rid of it. And that's important. So these graveyard strategies can work out, especially when you are in colors that can deal with Graveyard Hate. But also at the same time, Draconotic's Engineer can also just take over the game on its own, right? Like, you can also just make a bunch of dragons and you can fling those dragons too, and you don't have to rely on the graveyard. There's maybe also, once you go to best of 3, like transformational strategies that are possible. But in general, I wouldn't be too worried about Graveyard Hate. I think one of the things that you're worried about the most is your Cauldron being removed. But then even still, without the Cauldron, I think you're still capable of winning the game, even though you will be slowed down. So yeah, once it gets to best of 3 and, you know, Aetherdrift drops on MTG Arena, we can try and figure out how to solve those problems. For now, this is a fantastic deck to play with. So much fun. And it showcases a new mechanic from the new set very well, which I like, which I like a lot, especially when I'm doing early access. I want to play a lot of new cards and showcase new strategies. And this is a beautiful example of that. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to see all the other games with early access, go check it out over on my Ashlizzlle VOD channel. Links in the description below. And yeah, let us get started with some Loot Cauldron shenanigans. Let's go. Here we go, guys. Let's find that Cauldron. Let's find that Cauldron. Easy drinking. Thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate you. Chat, if we're getting that sub goal up, you guys can get yourself to the filth. Verge. Oh, Dredger's Insight. Yo, look at the Afterburner. Like, what? I'll do Inti. Because then I can shove these in the grave. Dinosaurs again. Everybody, like, there's so many Timmies. No, I needed that Cauldron. Fuck. The Timmies are out. We'll do Bestie and Inti. The dinos. Yup. I do like the dinos, though. I do hope they can thrive. Rolling into Imperiosar is kind of nasty. It is. Oh, Hammer Skull. Yo, we got Delirium though. I need a Cauldron. Okay, yes, we got it. Cauldron got. Alright, but I don't have mana right now. Ooh, we're really close to popping off, you guys. Wait, where did... Okay, we just need loot in here. I'm swinging. We need loot in grave. Alright, loot. Give me an untapped land. Do what you want. Ooh. Okay, chat. We're close to doing something really powerful here. But, we'll see. Alright. If this artifact gets removed, I'll be pissed. I'm gonna be so upset. No fucking way. That's tragic. I mean, my opponent was hovering over it aggressively, so I figured. Can't have shit. Okay. So close. Dredger's Inside Cauldron synergy, by the way. Like, are you seeing it? Getramos. Getramos looks strong. That kind of sucked, though, I'm not gonna lie. It's okay. Hey, could you, give me a new Cauldron, maybe? It's a FOMO. You know, on a positive note, at least my graveyard didn't get exiled. No jinx. Shit. Okay. Cauldron gone. I cry. Cash grab gets it back, right? Or is that worded differently? Chat. You may put burn from among the cards milled. No. Is there a card that... Oh, I think it's Say Its Name that gets it back from anything, I believe. Or is that just creatures? Creature or land. Damn. Okay, well, I don't know how we get this Cauldron back. I don't know then. Is it possible? Is there a way in green? A 3-mana creature with descent forward that can do it. Oh, fuck that. Oh my god, it's a Cauldron. Are we safe? What do we do now? Does Draconolic's Engineer bring back the Afterburner experts with haste? Yeah, FOMO untaps for double ability. Pretty sure it does. It stays on the stack, and you bring these boots out. Okay. Then... Wait, that's kind of crazy. Because if these die in combat, you can bring them out again, no? Is it one-off? Ah, that's so close. So I'm like locked in. I guess I have to hold back. Because I cannot exhaust on this anymore. And if my opponent hits a land, they just have Restless Ridgeline swing and get me, right? So, yeah, I gotta just hold back here. This is a cool deck, though. But I'm thinking, like, maybe we need something that untaps. So... I don't know what that would be. I mean, yeah, you have that, like, the blue elf or fairy, right? Jace? Nah. Something that you can untap with and untap again. I think that's the there's like a fairy that does that. With that has an activated ability to untap your stuff. Sleep Curse Fairy, yeah. Or the Merfolk guy. I think Sleep Curse Fairy is what I'm looking for. How much is the activated ability on that card again? One in the blue. Because then you can like use loot and then use the fairy and like untap and get like value. So there's a way to win here, I'm convinced. 2 1/1 counters. Okay, so is it not just Graveyard, Thrill Seeker? Activate the exhaust ability on the Afterburner Expert itself. Yo. I mean, bro, I don't know what we're doing, but it works. If it works, it works. Well, not a Cauldron, not a lot of mill in sight. We could try it. Yo, Cauldron, pause. Let's go Fear of Missing Out. Loot. Untapped land, that would be nice. Infoma we trust? Nah, that's true. Tyver, Planeswalker, and Black... honestly? Because you're not really playing blue in his deck. Just black for Tyvar. Maybe. Maybe. It doesn't tap your stuff. Untap land, please. Shit. Inti gives land. Yeah, I was hoping for it. I mean, you can't have too many Cauldrons in this deck, I think. Just as like a backup plan, having another Cauldron just seems good. The stream has been about Inti and FOMO. I mean, you know it. I feel no shame. We know what works. Speed. What's it doing again with max speed? Copy it. Okay, so we have loot. What are we doing with loot? Mana for Patchwork Bestie plus Seed of Hope? Does it with Thrill Seeker in play? Potentially block the core. Might just do that. Or draw the cards. Do it, play land for turn yet? Hmm. I don't think we can bold it, can we? Do we actually, can we? No. Well, not with this. If I swung and then copied that, it would have been okay, but I don't think we're desperate for that yet. I think I might just set up the Thrill Seeker here. Alright. Let's go loot. Darkbane, thank you for the prime. Yeah, I don't think we need to... I don't think we're that desperate yet. We'll see. Boom, let's go loot. Alright. This deck is just so... It's really cool. There's just a lot happening, and it feels a little vulnerable, but, you know. We'll see. Yeah. There's a lot happening right now. You hate artifacts? Oh yeah, you might have a rough time. Bessie's land destruction? That is Shy Guy. Well, Inti can still, but this is all fresh loot abilities. Do I throw Inti? Trying to figure out what I throw. I mean, this can't block, but... Alright, I'm throwing Inti. Sorry, homie. Thank you for your help. Yeah, like, farewell, bestie. Farewell. Dredger's Insight. I guess we buy Inti. Play land. Nah, that's not what I want to do. Hold on. Three mana. This deck is so, like, bro. I guess I don't even need to do anything with it right now. I mean, kind of, I do. It's 2 5-head. I mean, it really is giving 5-head, yeah. It's giving 5-head. Anyways, another creature, another opportunity to give something loot's effect. Get it, loot. Get it. Oh, it's the glide car. This thing's growing. need those like exhaust homies as well. The afterburner experts, that would be really nice. We could start pushing some damage. Oh no, they got loot. Okay, so that would give my opponent speed 4. It's fine. Why don't I just play the Inti? I want to get the Seed of Hope. This thing can block anyways, or attack, by the way. Sure. Actually didn't see that it had any max speed synergy attached to it, but... Dredge. Inti? This deck, dude. Alright. Yep. So, what the hell do we do now? This can draw us 3 cards. Or remove something. Or activate something. Or get us a dragon. I'm drawing 3 cards, let's see. Oh my god, how many loots? I'm good, I think. Nah, I think I'm good. Yo. Nah, I'm not hard guessing it. Yo, I mean, I could draw more cards. I could swing and put another loot in there. Why do I have so... There's just so many options for things that you can do here. I can tap this and make a 4/4 dragon. That's probably okay. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go and get ourselves dragons. The problem is, like, we're kind of not having a lot of aggression because the afterburner experts are all hiding. There's 4 afterburner experts in the bottom. It's almost like a Phoenix situation, but I think as long as we're pumping out dragons right now, we can do something. We can all pump out dragons and I'll throw them too. So, make dragon. Dragon is here. It's got haste too, which is cool. I don't think we can do anything with that right now though. Or did it not have haste? Does it just look that way? No, it does not have haste anyways. Even this dragon now has counters. What have I used already? Draw 3 cards, 3 damage to any target. This is used. Also has 3 damage to any target. So I go... Bro. It's so much happening. I can make another dragon for 4 mana. I can give it haste for 1. Hold it. Create dragon. Give it haste. Alright. So I can attack with those. Throw one of these. I think I have it. Okay, sure. Or I'm close to having it, I guess. The glide car saves. Because if it wasn't for the glide car, I think I would have it here. But now, not yet. Because then I could have put this, given it need a counter, and then also throw it in the face with the Thrill Seeker. For now, I can't do anything, then I guess I'll just pass a turn. But we win this always, I think. Yeah, whatever. We don't care about that. Okay. I mean... like, what do you want to do? Like, you just win here, though, right? Am I missing something? Oh, I don't think I'm missing something. Like, that's fine. We get hit for, what, 13? Okay. You just win with the dragons in air. Cauldron can still grab, like, another Thrill Seeker. So, but either way, this just wins. It's okay, just swing in for it. Yeah, there was a lot of lines. We also still had, like, loot for dealing 3 damage to like, any target all the time, but we need to have the mana for that. We keep balling. Then again, I don't know. You know, fuck it, Hair might. Somebody's doing the shenanigans, but in Temur. That makes sense. I think there's also truly a Temur deck possible that's doing discard like Monument to Endurance stuff. I feel like I haven't even really explored Monument to Endurance like enough. I think that card still is cracked. Like, and I think there's a lot of ways to build it too. I think you could do it in Temur. I think you could do it with like Artist Talent. I think there's a lot of potential there. Kaito's. I mean, Kaito's maybe a little slow, but yeah, you can pop off. How's the stream going? It's great. We're having a good time. Eyeball. Loot can't get rid of that thing. I'm just saying. Let's go loot. Yo, the art on that's crazy. I can also use my mana to do Seed of Hope or just swing. It's gonna swing. Okay. Now, like, Aetherdrift is a little bit sleeper. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff there. Not the oil deep girl. Bruh. Okay. Not the oil deep gear Hulk. Exhaust is just an activated ability that you can use only once. Oh, it's Afterburner Expert. Yo. We can also do a lot again. Decision making. Decision making going nuts. Bro, 3 mana plus activated, get yourself a homie. I think that's good. But I can do that instant speed though. I could do that on my opponent's turn. I think that's the right call. And then we can draw with Inti. Okay, we'll do it on our opponent's turn. Now, I could haste, but I kind of want to use Inti to draw. So, Zach might destroy Hulk. Read card, chat. Read card. Dragon. So then this is a free block with the Afterburner Expert because I can do Inti to draw cards and bring it back. Yo! Yo! Wait a second. We're kind of cooking. I'm not gonna lie. Free block with a 4/2? Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just gonna draw 3 cards and bring back a 4/2 out of the graveyard for 1 mana. Nah, don't worry about it, man. You're good. You're good. Holy shit. I feel like maybe there's lethal here. Like, another dragon. Give it haste. I mean, it's not there, but, you know, fuck it, we were close. Nah, auto tapper's fine. Cauldron allows you to use anything. Okay. So 4, 8, 12, 16 should be enough, I think. All right, vibing. I don't know why they blocked the Trampler, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, we're against the same opponent again. Rematch. This is a little bit awkward though. I mean, I do have the Cauldron, which is obviously huge. But I don't really have the Temur one blows. It really does. I don't know. Dredger's Insight can obviously give me red mana. I think it's keepable. I think you have to keep it because you have the Cauldron. Probably. Alright, we're saved. I think the Sky Ray is like full on bait, by the way. I think it's such a slow creature. I'm not a big fan of it. Throw it away in mine. Hey yo, it's Bestie Haywire Might. Yeah, I have a playset of Cauldrons too. And God. And we're grateful for that. Helps me out. No racing jacket? Nah, maybe I'll see if I can get one in time for when the set drops on Arena. I failed. Feeling the opponent's up to no good. My Haywire Might's dead, I think. Sure. MT... Cauldron... Engineer... Target... Haste it? Alright. Oh, does it say other creatures? Oh. Yikes. That's interesting. Okay, sure. Other creatures. Okay. No, I'm just letting Liliana discard my land. I don't want to lose my Dredger's Insight or my fear of missing out. Okay, Liliana's gone. Kind of goofy though. Why would it say just other creatures? Like, anyway, whatever, man. Whatever makes you happy. If I want to do exhausting, then I like Dredger's Insight here too, but I need the land. Okay, yeah. We're just holding so we can maybe block the investigator with the expert. Haste into nothing. I've missed it set other, so that's on me for sure. I missed it set that. I'm gonna copy investigator. Okay. Sure, Jan. It's like Afterburner Expert is kind of like really impressing me though. It's a good card. Now what the hell are we gonna do with that? I guess I can make a dragon. Afterburn is cracked? A little. A little. I swing with both because I'm brave. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's dragons on the way. Yeah, we're gonna get there. And we can use the Afterburner Expert to make another dragon and give it haste, but it kind of depends on how the opponent's like gonna use their turn. But we will see. I can make a dragon and make it a 5/5 to block the investigator if I need to. Be careful. Dragon. And we can go... Now the dragon can make dragons. The dragon makes dragons with haste. Do I want to do that? Dragon makes dragon. Oop. With haste? Okay. That's fine. So that's actually busted though. I think Aetherdrift, I think people definitely are... I think Aetherdrift isn't like Duskmourn 2.0, but it is definitely not to be slept on, for sure. Enduring Vitality in the deck? Oh. Sure, yeah, maybe you could cook something out like this. I feel like the competitive team that makes or that made Temur Otters is definitely going to have a blast with it with this one. I can tell you that. Always be cooking. Ooh, finally some Afterburner experts. I'm gonna keep that. This may be the deck that gets me into standard. It's great. That's great. All right. Afterburner expert is fire, dude. It's so nice. Oh shit, my opponent's doing a similar thing. Yo, there can only be one loot player among us. Gotta be me. He's experts though. Loot. Oh my god, but if I shove loot in my graveyard and my opponent gets a Cauldron before me, they're gonna steal my loot. That would not be great. The mirror? I don't know, man. I don't know. All right. We're in, boys. We're in. We got the first Cauldron. That's huge. Fauna is Shaman Center legal? It is. Nobody just ever plays with it, though. But it is. FOMO? I can actually use their Sleep Cursed Fairy. I'm gonna grab that real quick first. So I could go Inti. Swing. Discard loot. Yeah, you already know, opponent. It's about to get serious. That benefit. It's okay. Could go Dredger's Insight. Do I want to do that? I think I can do... not really, because this needs like haste to be able to tap. We'll do Insight. Oh, that's pretty good. I'll just grab Cauldron just in case my opponent finds a way to remove it. Which I don't know. I mean, it did Fauna like Shaman into it. They're not even activating it though. They're not even... It's funny to see that we basically have two takes on the same deck. I feel like we're popping up a little harder. Rona. I feel like we have the better version of the deck, but... I got rid of their Afterburner Expert. Okay. Dude, I'm gonna swing, discard Afterburner Expert. Nimrod, thank you. 6 months in advance. Appreciate you so much. So I can untap that creature if I steal one of their things. We can actually, yeah, try out how the Sleep Cursed Fairy feels for us right now. Yeah. He's gotta steal it. I can exile it, activate it, and tap it. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. Okay. I do still feel like maybe some copies of Sleep Cursed Fairy should be in this deck, but we'll see. Okay. They shoved a bunch of new animations in the game, so yeah. Oof, the opponent forgetting about their own Sleep Cursed Fairy. I don't know, homie. So, let's do this. We're gonna go Sleep Cursed Fairy, grab it from them. Target my Inti, untap my Inti. Wait, can I exhaust? I can do it next turn, because I still need loot in here. But this is a free block, so that's okay. And... So if I exile Draconautics Engineer... How much... I feel like I could go loot, but do I even need loot if I just do Draconautics here and just hit for like a ton of damage? I don't know, that feels more like the vibe. Haste? Wait a second. I need to be in full control. Make a dragon too. Sure, homies. Come out. Come out to play. I don't know how much damage this is. I'm not doing the math. I just know it will be good. Alright. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'm just swinging. One over lethal? I see. I like to hear that. Yo, that's dope though. It's cool. Like, it's real cool. This deck honestly has potential. If you find a way to protect the combo, this really has potential.